Good morning everybody, my name's Annalay and welcome back to my channel. If you saw my last video, I am doing this challenge called the 90 Days Success Challenge. I came up with the idea, I think yesterday morning. I just woke up and I'm just like, you know what, things have got to change, things have really got to change. I need to like step up my game basically. I do, you know, little challenges here and there, I do little bits and pieces here and there, but then they're just small pockets of stuff, and small pockets of stuff are great for like maybe immediate results here and there, but for life-changing results you're not going to get anywhere. So I decided to do this 90-day success challenge where I want to change my life in 90 days. I've done a little video about it, I've done a blog about it. If you've read those, you can find my blog link in my video channel, so just click on that. So this is day 2. Yesterday what I did, I done the vlog, I designed a booklet for myself to help me work towards my goals, and that's what I did, and then I spent all day uploading the video and doing other bits and pieces. This morning's day 2. I woke up and I was watching a video, Tony Robbins, and there's this other guy, Vic Johnson I think his name was, just happened to come on YouTube, and which they all talk about, which I already know help me to put into practice, is visualization. So I thought I'll do this video today and talk about, before you start this 90-day success, you need to really visualize yourself in where you want to be. And also I talked about yesterday about finding the why you want to be successful, and why do you want to be successful in those areas. For me personally, it's because I've always wanted to help people, and if I can get them to put them on the right path to where they want to go, that would be great. I've always had that passion inside, but I've always strayed away from it. But there's always been that small little passion about helping people, especially while I help myself. So this is why I'm doing the 90-day success challenge, and why I'm sharing it for those of you who are like me, on the same boat. You spend years and years and years being positive and trying to find your direction, but yet still you are coming up short. If you read my blog yesterday, I likened my life to not hitting rock bottom. You know, like sometimes you need to hit rock bottom before you can, you know, start to go up. Whereas me, I'm not hitting that rock bottom, I keep going down. And then I kind of saw myself not actually going down, but just floating at the bottom. So I'm not hitting rock bottom for me to make that change, and yet still I'm not going any further. It's like it's just different stuff. So every month or every year my life is different, but yet still I'm not gaining much. Yeah, so nothing majorly bad is happening, but I'm not moving at all. So I just found that I'm floating at the bottom, so it's time to stop floating and start making my way up. So I thought, you know what, I need to just give myself a really big challenge, and so I came up with a 90-day success challenge on my blog. And I just kind of put what I put on my blog into a worksheet form. So what I have is identify my strengths. I don't know if you can see that. It's about identifying your strengths, you know, what you're good at. Like for example, I am very good at scheduling, I'm very good at planning, I'm very good at knowing what I want and putting it down and setting my goals. I'm great at that, but my weaknesses is actually seeing it through. Like I will start, most things I actually do start. There be quite a few, small amount that I don't start, but most I do, but I tend to not see them all through. So they're my weaknesses, and then I list, you know, why I'm weak with that. Usually it's self-doubt, lack of confidence, sometimes self-belief. I start off with huge amounts of self-belief, and I see it, and then somewhere along the line it kind of starts to thin out and disappears. So that's my weaknesses. So that is what I need to work on to make sure that my 90-day success challenge is a success. I was watching Tony Robbins on and this other guy on YouTube, you know, just happened to be on YouTube, and I was watching them. They were talking about a lot of things that, you know, a lot of us already know. And I've always said to people that your mind is the most powerful thing in our body. The most powerful. Your mind controls everything. Your mood, the way you think, the way you talk, it controls so much. And if you allow it, it can also it does control in which way your life is going, simply by the way you think. And number one for me is the way I think about myself. A lot of us put ourselves down a lot. We spend a lot of time putting ourselves down. We put ourselves up sometimes, but not as much putting ourselves down. So when we put ourselves down and we put ourselves in the box, we're not going to reach the success, or the success might take ages to reach. And when we get there, we're not going to be happy. And we're like, oh, okay, I'm at a place where I want to be. Why am I not happy? Not happy because you are just, you're not building yourself up. There's no excitement. You're kind of like just doing it as though because, oh, it's a need, yeah, as opposed to a must. So that's one of my weaknesses that I need to work on, is basically self-belief. Or like I said, I have self-belief sometimes, but then when things get interrupted or get in the way, I get easily distracted and I think, oh gosh, it's not going to happen. So that I need to work on. Also is creating good habits and breaking bad habits. I have loads of bad habits, and I've noticed this past few months I'm picking up even more, like getting out of bed later. Usually I just get out of bed, start my day, but I'm getting out of bed later. I'm finding it a bit of a struggle to start. I do work. I've always got my hand working, so I'm not procrastinating. My procrastination has dropped down like 80 to 90%, which is really, really good. But the get up and go is kind of like a bit of a struggle for me, simply because I don't visualize fully and thoroughly of what I want. I know what I want, I say what I want, I see what I want, but then it stops there. Then the image kind of goes away, so I don't see that success. I don't constantly see it, and I don't hunger for it. And that's another thing that I need to work on when it comes to my weaknesses. My state of mind as well, again, it's just focusing, clearing out my mind. I talk a lot about this, clearing your mind, keeping focus, and I get focused and then I can get unfocused just like that. So again, that's something that I've got to work on. So when you're doing your challenges, or you want to find out how you can get to a place, it's so important that you need to work on yourself first. You need to find out why you're not getting there. We have motivation, we get inspired, we have all those things, but then other little things will come into our lives, and next thing you know, it just disperses and it goes, and you're just kind of like on a low. And even though you may be working, you're working like a drone. You're not really putting that passion in. You're not really seeing that that visualization that you had at the beginning. And standards. In my head, my standards are like this, really high, but then my actions, my standards are really low. Again, it's about beating yourself up, self-doubt. You don't have belief that you can really do, or you believe that you can do it, but you might take years for you to get there. So again, it's fighting and combating that, and it's basically setting standards for yourself. I sometimes set up fantasy standards. So I think I've got these standards, and I think I've got the visualization, but in reality I don't, because I don't focus and I don't meditate and I don't stay on it. So what happens is they kind of like drift off. So be the best. You have to be the best you can be. Be really positive. Be really excited about what you're doing, even if it's making your goal list. Be excited about making the goals. Be excited about making the change. Sometimes where I fall short is that I'm like, yeah, but I want to do this. I'm going to make a life change. And then I'm just like, okay, what's my goals? And I write them down. And then I start thinking that these are goals I had 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 7 years ago, and I haven't completed them. And then I start backtracking and picking at the past. I say, why didn't I do it? Why do I think it's going to make a difference now? Stop that. That does you no good. When you start picking at the past, especially stuff that you want to do now, or stuff that you've always wanted to do, you're going to end up in the land of nowhere. You're not going to be successful. You're not going to see the results. In fact, the only result you're going to see is the results that you haven't completed it. So the best basically to start everything like it's fresh. Just imagine that it is a new goal. Imagine that it's something that's fresh and it's come to you and it's something you want to achieve today. Don't think about it being a goal that you set 5 years ago and you still haven't done. Forget about that. Forget about the past. All you need to concentrate is the 90 days, where you want to go and where you want to be. Don't let this year be like the last. Yeah? Don't. For the past couple of years, I've really improved in the way I am. Like I told you before, my procrastination has come right down. The way I think has improved a lot. It's not enough because I'm not where I want to be, but I have come a long way in the way I think. I mean, I'm a very positive person, and I'm also a very negative person, so I'm always got the both of me battling each other out. Like, I'm really great when I want to start something off, I'm positive. The moment things start to go wrong, I just literally lose it. So I got to kind of like, you know, get rid of that and make sure that this year, or this 30 days, these 90 days that I'm doing, that's gonna change. And also, what kind of person do you want to be? You know, in my head I see myself as this person, but my whole all of my being says no, you're not, you're that person. You know, so again, I'm always split. Like, I see myself here, but the reality says you are there. And that I need to visualize and see myself as successful, see myself as a really successful person. Think about what you want to improve. Again, I've just listed a whole load of stuff, things that I know I need to work on personally. You know, my state of mind, creating good habits, creating rituals, something that will bring me to my success. And also change your beliefs. You know, you really got to change your beliefs and change that you can make it. I mean, come on, there are thousands of people that are doing it all the time, thousands of people making the change. They're not all rich, they're not all beautiful, they're not all perfect. They come from poor backgrounds. Some of them are orphans, some of them have been through tragedies and they've made it over the other side. You know, so there is zero excuses as to why you cannot do it. Get your vision right. You know, like I said previously, you know, really visualize what you want. I concentrate on, I don't want to be overweight anymore. I don't want to be fat. I don't want this. I don't want that. And even though I know that I should be saying I'm in, you know, I've got good health, I've got good, you know, speak positive, I do. But then when things are not working out, or I see myself falling back, I go straight back to the negative because it's a comfort zone. Yeah, it feels comfortable to beat yourself up. It's not healthy and it's not good. So again, you've got to really visualize what you want and see, and don't see the stuff that you don't want. See the stuff that you do want. Willpower is great, but it can only get you so far. It can only get you so far. That's why you need your why. That's why you need your visualization. That's why you need the strength to keep going, because it can only take you so far. And also, it's not where you are now. I've got this habit, like, I look at my age, I look at my situation, I'm like, but I didn't expect to be in this position at my age, and blah 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 blah. Why am I here? Why am I here? I shouldn't be here. I've always been hardworking, I've always been entrepreneurial, I've always been this, I've always been that. And I focus so much on why it hasn't worked out. Again, it interferes with my present. So when I am wanna, like, yeah, I wanna go for it, I'm so busy trying to find the answers and beating myself up about the past, it doesn't help. So concentrate on now and what you're doing now. Everybody is born with opportunities. Everybody has opportunity, no matter how poor you are, no matter what background you come from, everybody has opportunities. But if you've closed your mind to it, oh, because I'm from this area, or because I'm too young or too old, or I'm not the right skin color, or I look like this, it's, you know, it's rubbish. You know, everybody has opportunities. You just, some of them will come easier to others, some of them you might have to search a little bit, but no matter what, we all have opportunities. We can either go and get them, or, you know, they will come to us. So anyway, that's my video for day 2. So I'm going to be working on basically my goals, what I want to achieve, because I need to get started because it's day 2. You know, so we only got 89 days left. Identify my strengths, I need to identify my weaknesses. I'm going to be listing everything that I want to achieve, you know, and everything from household, from health to being a better mother, a better friend, daughter, whatever it is, my businesses, that's that. And then I'm going to break them down into categories, you know, just to make it easier. And then I'm going to prioritize them, and I'm going to either prioritize them as a whole, or you can prioritize them side by side to say, right, I'm going to work on my home life and I'm going to work on my career life, you know, and you just, you know, make sure you do all that. And that's it really. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found something that will help you on your journey You know, if you're taking up this 90-day success challenge, you know, have fun, enjoy, and remember, it's all in the mind. Get your mind right. Visualize, visualize, visualize. Stop picking at the past, stop picking at even yesterday. Don't worry about what you did or didn't do yesterday. Every day is a new day. Focus on today. Keep visualizing what you want. Keep visualizing it. And if you find yourself strained, if you find yourself going, oh yes, it's gonna work. You know, it's hard. It's not gonna be, it's for some people it will come easy, but not for everybody, but you can do it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. My name's Anna-Lay. You can check my blog out. You go on my YouTube channel, I've got a link there. Or any questions, you can email me. Thank you for watching.